Hey guys, welcome back to Bits of an Artist Life. Sandy here, and this week's video is a collaboration video, and I'm telling you guys, I had so much fun working on this. I think you're gonna enjoy the video, and I think you're gonna enjoy my collab partners video. Brittany McCowan is a YouTuber. I've been following her for quite a while now. She reached out to me and was like, hey, you wanna do a collab video? And I was like, yes, let's do it. We talked about it, what we wanted to do. We both were totally on the same page. We decided we were gonna create a piece of art inspired by the other person's channel. As I'm filming this, I have not seen her artwork. Now, once this video is up and you're watching it, her work and my work, the whole collab video is up over at her channel. I'm gonna put links below for her channel, her Instagram, all the places that you can find Brittany. As soon as we decided what we were gonna do, I knew exactly what kind of artwork I wanted to create. She has videos where she went to Japan that are just great. I wanted to do a sketchbook spread as though I was going to Japan, or how I would do maybe a trip sketch, you know, captured in my sketchbook. So fun to document and draw and paint in my sketchbooks. So you're gonna see that process, and then at the end, you're gonna get to see all three of the pieces that I created. Make sure to go check out her version of it because it's gonna be like the full collab video. Here you're only getting a snippet. Let's get to it, can't wait. The main thing that inspires me to create art is creating constantly. I am always creating, and creating inspires me to create. There's something about keeping these tools of observing and creating, the movement of your hand, your brain engaged and inspired, that helps you continue to create. The way that I find time to create, I have different mediums and different methods of creating. And different mediums take more or less time. So if I'm going to crank out a watercolor, man, I can do that in 5 minutes, or an oil pastel sketch, or even just like a finished piece in an oil pastel. It's really fast. So I can, if I have like 10 minutes before a meeting or before I'm going to go do something, I can go in there and crank one out really fast. Or I can be in there and take an hour and do several. I love observing, I love shape, I love objects, I love color, and those are things that really bring a lot of joy to me. Creating is just in me. It's something that I have to do. I love it, and I can't imagine life without creating. There's a lot of joy in creating something. So I'm thinking of things like, yes, my art, but I'm also thinking of my YouTube videos, which have more of a playful, happy, joyful, lightheartedness about them, and inspiration. So I'm thinking of those two aspects of my creative life when I answer this. There's something about creating something. So let's just take a piece of art, creating a still life that's beautiful, and then being able to share that with someone. So somebody comes into my house, sees something that they want to buy, and then they want to take that home, and it brings them joy. It feels like it creates this finished circle, that it comes full course when you create something and then someone else gets to enjoy it. There's something really delightful and fulfilling about that. Just like my YouTube videos, first off, I love making fun of myself and just laughing. Grady and I, my husband and I, we love to laugh. So I've found that in my videos, I love being able to hopefully bring others laughter. But to be able to create these videos and then put them out each week, and then when I get to hear back from those viewers that they found it funny, or that it really inspired them, or they're back in the studio creating, it is that full circle again. It comes back that I've created this video and put it out there for someone else to enjoy, for it to enter into their life and produce something. There's that full circle that it's so satisfying. It brings me so much joy. There's just a lot of that happens, I think, in creating. Even in my sketchbooks, it's something that I go back to and look through them often, because one, they stir up creativity. There's things I'm like, ooh, I want to go now paint that from that sketch. But for me, it's that full circle, and that it brings back memories of trips, and it's just a personal full circle that I created something a while back, and now I get to come back and enjoy it and look through it, and it brings back memories that I just really enjoy. Yeah, there's a whole lot about art that brings me happiness and joy, and I can't imagine life without it. Oh man, what are my favorite art materials? I feel like I could go on and on about this. I really need to do another favorites video. I did one a while back, but it was not just on my art materials. It was on YouTubers that I follow, and I don't remember what all, but a whole bunch of stuff. So you may want to go check that video out. I think number one are my oil paints. Number two would be my flash paint. It's what I paint with most in my sketchbooks. I don't like acrylic paint. This is a vinyl paint, so it's kind of like oils, gouache, and acrylic had a baby. There's just something really wonderful and flat, kind of old vintage postery-ish that I like about this flash paint. One of my all-time favorite art materials are my sketchbooks. I love my sketchbooks, and I have found my favorite of all favorites, and it's the Stillman and Byrne sketchbooks. I also love the Faber-Castell Polychromos colored pencils. I've never been a colored pencil fan, but I love these. That's just a quick little glimpse of some of my favorite art materials. Guys, I'm super happy with how this turned out. So it's just filled with things from Japan, from her trip, with funny stickers, food, things from stationery, candy that she got. I'm really happy with it. Here's the finished oil pastel. Brittany, thanks again so much for this opportunity. It was so much fun. And you guys, I will see you back here next week.